I want to discuss specifically today 3 very concerning symptoms that gets brushed under the rug by traditional medicine as normal aging. Symptom number 1, brain fog. Brain fog is caused by brain inflammation or by neurotransmitters not working well. Estrogen is a major master regulator of brain function. Estrogen promotes cognitive function and executive functioning, which is decision making. Low estrogen leads to decreased brain function. Thyroid hormone is crucial for brain function. Cortisol shrinks brain cells, especially the memory center in the brain. So you see, these hormone issues are incredibly important for brain function. And if you have brain fog, something's wrong. It's not normal. The second symptom is sleep issues, and these can be hormonally related also. If you have trouble falling asleep, it's probably high cortisol, because cortisol is supposed to go down at night, and that helps us enter into the relaxed phase and be ready for sleep. If you have chronic high stress and high cortisol, it's very hard to unwind at the end of the day and go to sleep. Do you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning? That's often a sign of insulin resistance. What happens is you have built up so much insulin throughout the day because of difficulty in managing your blood sugar that eventually that insulin builds up, and then in the middle of the night you have a blood sugar low. You have hypoglycemia in the middle of the night, and that wakes you up. Now people would think, well, if I have insulin resistance, how could I have hypoglycemia, which is low blood sugar? You would think, well, I would have high blood sugar. Well, eventually, because of all that insulin building up, the blood sugar does go down. And so people with insulin resistance will have those 3 o'clock awakenings and middle of the night hypoglycemia. Throw into that low estrogen levels with hot flashes that wake you up multiple times a night. This is a setup for chronic insomnia and disaster, because if you're not sleeping well, you're not detoxing, you're not in stable moods, you're cranky because you're tired, and you can't think straight. Sleep is crucial for good health. And believe me, I know, because as an OBGYN for years delivering babies, I was chronically sleep deprived, and all the supplements that I was taking and all the other self-care that I tried to do to make up for lack of sleep didn't work. And I finally had to quit delivering babies because it was killing me. The third worrisome sign is belly fat. You know, we get upset, and I feel it. I understand, because we don't like to carry weight around the middle. We feel clunky and chunky, and our pants don't fit right, and we go up our dress size. But it's more than that. Belly fat is an increased risk of heart disease. Belly fat is caused by high cortisol. High cortisol raises your blood sugar. Higher blood sugar leads to higher insulin levels. Insulin tells your body to store fat. Increased fat leads to increased inflammation. Inflammation is the root of illness. We have this vicious cycle. It's a problem. And it's not just eat less and exercise more. We need to balance our hormones and reduce our stress.